The Richest Man in the World. This is Wonder Woman Season 3, starring the immortal Linda Carter. Excited to talk to you about this one, guys. If you've been enjoying this Wonder Woman stuff, please like the video, share it out, hit the subscribe button, notification bell, all the stuff that you're supposed to do to help the YouTubers out. I'm a small channel, this but big, so trying to get a little bit bigger. So I appreciate everyone's support. Let's talk about this one using my space system. We're going to talk about the story, the pacing, the artistry, the characters, the enjoyment factor. I liked this episode. I thought it was pretty neat. I do think that Wonder Woman would be involved in this story. So this is one of the times. So I've been going through these stories, and some of the ones have been like things that, why would the IADC be involved in this? Like, why is Diana actually assigned to this case? In this one, I think it's warranted. So I'm giving it a 1.5 for story. 2 is the best you can get. So 1.5. There's this sort of missile control system thingy. And it's like literally like this sphere. It's pretty cool. And it's supposed to be taken by this government, and they're trying to transport it. And they come to find out that it's been stolen. Turns out it's actually been stolen at the factory. So they met at this factory, and there's a guy named Marshall Henshaw, not Hank Henshaw, Marshall Henshaw. And he is this super rich guy, the richest guy in the world. He's a recluse. Nobody knows what he looks like. There's maybe 3 people that knows what he looks like. That's it. He comes there. He comes in disguise and all of that. So basically what happens is they need to find this guy to try to figure out what happened to the this control system thingy or whatever. It can basically, it was a little bit weird. It's like it can like alter missile directions or commands or something. I don't remember. They kind of glossed over it a little bit quickly, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter. It's important. So the IADC would be involved, and Diana, of course, is the best. So that was fine. What I also like, the pacing is 1.5. I was not bored in this episode. I liked that the richest guy is sort of like left as homeless. Like they basically beat him up. They take all of his stuff, no identification, and he's left fending for himself, and no one knows what he looks like, and no one believes that he's the guy. So me walking around saying, I'm, whoever, I'm Bill Gates or something, or whatever, I'm Steve Jobs or whatever. It's like, no, you're not. Right. So he has no way of proving who he is. He comes across this homeless guy, and it's his kid, and they kind of team up. And I thought that was really neat. And I actually thought that the non-Diana parts, anytime Diana is on screen, anytime Linda Carter is on screen, is awesome, whether she's Diana Prince or whether she's in the Wonder Woman costume. It's great to watch her. She's fantastic. But it's when she's not on screen that's where you lose some of the pacing. But I didn't lose it here because I was interested in the characters here. And we're going to talk a little bit more about the characters in a minute. For the artistry, I'm also going to give it a 1.5. There was some cool parts here. Wonder Woman fighting. There's a great little warehouse fight where she's kicking the crap out of people. I was going to give this a 1. So I take notes during these, during my viewing of this. Now I've seen these episodes a few times. So I've been taking notes, and I thought it was okay. I maybe give this a 1 point, but actually there's a fight at the end, which is wicked. Wonder Woman's just kicking the crap out of people. Linda's doing like punches and kicks. I was like, this is pretty awesome. So I went to 1.5 for that particular part alone. So that was really good. All right. Characters, 1.5 again. The villains were slightly weak, but also kind of interesting. But I really liked the rich guy, Marshall Henshaw, and the kid, because they have to team up, and they've got to, and the kid he doesn't believe him, but he's like, well, I'll help you, because he's a good-natured fellow. And I like their little mini adventure that they're going on. They're trying to get money. They trade bottles in to make a phone call. Then they've got to get some cash for a cab. And Marshall Henshaw finally gets to his wife, and she turns out she's in on it. And her and his friend have been scamming this guy, and they're trying to get the money. So they're going to take this sphere, and they're going to sell it on the black market, and they're going to make out like bandits and take off, and they're going to leave this guy holding the gun, smoking gun in his hand. So they could have killed him, but there's a great part where he meets up with the wife, and he's like, yo, what the heck? Why are you doing all this? So very cool, very good scene. The other guy was like an okay villain. He was kind of whatever, but ultimately very, very cool. I liked all the characters in this one. For the enjoyment factor, I'm also going to give this a 1.5. I like this episode. It's a 7.5 out of 10. I could easily even go 8 out of 10, maybe even 8.5 out of 10. I don't want to get too carried away. There isn't enough Wonder Woman stuff. For me, I mean, if Linda Carter was on screen as Wonder Woman for the entire adventure, that would not be enough, because then I'd say it should have been longer. But I do appreciate where they try to get her on screen a few more times. I think this one wasn't as many appearances, but there's good quality appearances, so the quality was better than the quantity, especially that fight in the end. So that was really good. They did use slow motion again as well. I don't know what's going on. They've used that a few times now. That's not a thing for Wonder Woman, but it is what it is. Overall, great little episode. Let me know what your thoughts are. Maybe this one, did I score this one too high? Let me know in the comments. I appreciate it. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.
Hey friends, you've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.